Hi friends, it's Julie Golding-Page, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in St. Stephen, New Brunswick, Canada. And I'm here with the third of 3 projects from the new catalog to show you today. So I've been showing all different products in my other 2 projects, and now I have the third one. So let's go right to it. So as I mentioned, this is a catalog party, and this is the brand new catalog, which has got all kinds of goodies in it. And I'm also doing a scavenger hunt that you might want to get in on. If you fill out my scavenger hunt, there's 2 sides to the page here. You will be in the running to win some Happy Mails. So if you'd like to have a copy of the scavenger hunt, just type in the comments below hunt. That's H-U-N-T, hunt, and I'll make sure you get a copy of it. It might not be until tomorrow just because I'm doing videos all day long today in different parties, so just bear with me on that, but I will be happy to send it to you sometime tomorrow. So there's our scavenger hunt. All right, and I wanted to mention also, we have a terrific new product of the month as of today. That's when you place an order of $100 or more before tax and shipping. That will net you the ability to get this beautiful berry botanical vellum, which is so gorgeous. Look at that, printed vellum. And it's just $7 to add it to your order. So if you're interested in that, that is available as of today. And there's one more thing before we get to our project, and that is we have new starter kit offers. So I think the very best one is to get with your starter kit, which means joining Stampin' Up! You don't have to sell anything, and in fact most people who become demonstrators don't sell at all, but that's okay. And you get to choose $165 worth of items, whatever you want, for just $135. And for your $135, that also includes the shipping and also the tax in most regions. So it's a really super deal. You keep saving and saving. And just for this month, from May 5th to 31st, as it says here, you also get the 5 brand new magnetic ink pads. So that's a really cool deal. That's worth $90 retail right there on top of your $165 that you get to choose. And again, the price is only $135. I think it's the very best deal you can get from Stampin' Up! And they're a terrific company to deal with in my experience. So if you're interested in that, just message me, or you can put down below starter kit. So just comment starter kit and I can send you more information about that. All right, so let's get right to our project now. Project number 3, here we go. We are going to use a brand new bundle and brand new suite today to make our card. This just makes me think of being at the lake where we have a cottage in the summer. It just makes me think of relaxing. I think it's super nice. It comes with good sentiments like have a great birthday, here's to a new chapter, relax, today's your day, and also dad and happy Father's Day. So it's a good variety that could be used for anybody really. I love this chair. That looks excellent, like a Muskoka chair or an Adirondack chair. And you've got the birds here and all kinds of greenery. And then you've got a cup here and a book. So it's just a really nice stamp set. And here are the dies that go with it. So you can build your own chair out of these dies, or you can cut out the chair that you stamp. So I think that's really cool. So let's get to it and we will make a card from that. Just let me grab my card packet. I just realized, because I had an in-person class downstairs until about 5 minutes ago, that I've left it on the other desk. Okay, here it is. So here is my card packet. And because today is also my 5th anniversary as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, just today, and it's this big launch, I'm offering the first 5 people who order with me online as part of my online party, a free class by mail to make all of these projects. So it'll be this one plus the 2 that I've already done earlier today, and I'll be posting the replays for those as well. So here are all the pieces I've got, and what we're going to do is stamp first. So let's take these pieces out and we'll stamp. We're going to be stamping in Misty Moonlight. which is a really nice, elegant color. Yeah, you can tell I've already been stamping today. Look, my thumb is blue already. So there you go. So we're going to stamp our chair first, which is this big block. You will need a large block for the chair, which is block E. So anything block E or bigger will do. And this is the Relaxing Waterside bundle. So we're going to get that out. And here's our lovely chair. So let's take that out. Just looks so inviting. Cottage season is not that far off now, which is great. I'd love to hear if you have a cottage or you like to go to cottages as well, or if you maybe spend time by the water. I'd like to hear about that. And we also have a game for today for a chance to win some Happy Mail. So my game for this particular video, I also have some in the others that you can get in on through the replays, is your favorite Stampin' Up! Adhesive. So please comment your favorite Stampin' Up! Adhesive for a chance to win a little bit of Happy Mail. All right, so here's our chair. So there you go, that's done, quick as that. And then I'm just going to move my stamp set out of the way here. And, oh, whoops, I guess I got to stamp one more thing, don't I? Yeah, so I'm going to stamp my sentiment on here as well. And we could stamp, here's to a new chapter. We could stamp happy birthday. I think I'll go with here's to a new chapter. So it would be great for somebody who's graduating, who's getting a new job, moving on to something new in some way. And I'm just going to stamp that over here. Alrighty, there it is. So Misty Moonlight does a good job of stamping for your sentiments. And I'm just going to clean it up right here in my chamois. And we'll put that stamp away so we don't lose it, and then move on to the next step. All right. So there is a die to cut out this chair, but actually I left my die cut machines all downstairs because I just finished my class. So what I'm going to do is just cut it out with my scissors. So it's great to have the option. You can cut out things with dies or scissors. This is a fairly simple shape to be able to cut out, so it's no problem. And I just want to mention that I like this effect, I hope you do too, of stamping one color on the same color, so tone on tone. So what I did was I used Misty Moonlight ink and I stamped as well onto Misty Moonlight cardstock. And I just think the effect is really good. It just makes such an interesting effect. So let's see, we're just going to cut this chair out pretty quickly. And we'll go all the way around the top here. And here we go. So I hope that you had a chance to look at the new catalog. If you don't have a new catalog, let me know. I can set you up with one. And also, there's a lot more stuff online anyway than is in any catalog. They're always releasing brand new stuff every couple of months, and there are new kits every month. Plus now there's a new product of the month every month too. So it's always worthwhile to look online and see what you can do. So here's my little chair. So let's put that on here. And I'm going to take my paper here and put this onto my embossed piece. And I just want to show you how cool this embossed piece is first. So this embossed piece is made with gray granite cardstock, and I used Stone and Vine 3D embossing folder to get that effect. Isn't that cool? I just think it's really pretty. And this paper is from the suite that accompanies this stamp set and die set, and I'm going to show you some more patterns of that just in a moment. I'm just going to cut this so it fits exactly. Sometimes when you're cutting on your trimmer, it doesn't cut it exactly where you need it to be, so I just cut that off a little bit. And the other prints in this paper include, I'm just going to move that out of the way. things like this one. Look at all those buoys and lifesavers. And then we've got this one. This would be super easy to make things out of because you've already got a scene created for you. So it's very nice. Here's another one. So this one has, like for cottage, this is really good with life vests, and you've got some paddles for your canoe. This one I really like because I love cycling. So look at that. Look at the nice bikes. Aren't they cool? I thought they were very cool. And then you've also got these beautiful gulls. Look at that. So all kinds of really, really nice cottagey patterns, lakeside, seaside patterns. And the suite also includes these cool little trinkets. I want to show you these because they are really neat. Look at these little things. I'm going to take one out so you can see it. Isn't that cute? I think that's just the cutest thing. And they've got this little hole in the top of the anchor so you can attach it to things. I just think they're really, really nice. So those are called loose anchor trinkets. And if you buy the suite, which is called Waterside Retreat, you get the paper, you get the loose anchor trinkets, and you get the stamps and the dies with it as well. So it's a really, really nice way to go. Okay. And now that I stamped onto the Misty Moonlight paper, I'll show you also what I did. I stamped some other options as well. So here's a couple of other chairs that I did. I did one in Azure Afternoon, and this one is in Petal Pink, and I just used Misty Moonlight both times. So let's see what would look good on there. Maybe we'd like to use a different one this time. I might. So here's the blue. Here's how the blue looks. And here's how Petal Pink looks. Let's go with Petal Pink just for something different. I think we'll do that. I had stamped and cut them out earlier. All right, so let's put this together. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our ribbon first. And I'm using this beautiful ribbon, which is Misty Moonlight again. And it's called Misty Moonlight Checkered Trim. And I just think it's really, really a nice one as well. It just adds a little extra kind of elegance to the card to use this checkered trim. Kind of dresses it up a little bit, I find. So we're going to put that on with mini glue dots. And here we go. So one mini glue dot on there. And one on the other side. And here we go. Okay, so there, we got that on there. And the next thing we're going to do is put our chair kind of over, let's see, where do we want that to be? Kind of like that, I guess. So I'm just going to take some multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm going to glue the chair just here to my white circle. And then we'll kind of know where we need to put it. So let me see. Kind of like that. So that'll stick it nicely for us. And now we're going to flip it over and use dimensionals on the back. So here we go. Here's one. Here's another one. Doesn't really matter where you put them as long as you got some on there somewhere. And then we'll attach that to our card. All right. So here we go. Where would we like this to go? Maybe sort of like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, and now I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of that panel as well and stick that on. So I used the All a Flutter bundle for one of my cards earlier today, and the velvet flocked paper, which is really cool, from Velvet Meadow. And then on my second card, I used kind of a monochromatic scheme of color, which was black and white, and then I used a pop of red on it, and that was with the new Artisan sketched garden paper, which is black and white. And then now we're using the Waterside Retreat suite. So it's been nice to just have a whole lot of different things that are quite unlike each other. It's nice to have a good variety. So here's what we have so far. And I'm going to put this on here. So if you don't have a demonstrator, I would be delighted to help you anywhere in Canada. The products that Stampin' Up! Sells will be delivered directly to your home through courier. So if you're interested in ordering with me, I'd be happy to help you out. You can send me a message, and I will also be adding my ordering link here. I'm not sure if I'll get to it today because I do have another engagement right away, but it will be here very soon as well. Oops, I think my hands are getting a bit dry there. Okay, so we'll put that away, and there's what we have so far. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add our embellishment. So we're going to be using this new embellishment, which is Moody Palette Glossy Dots. So they come in a number of different colors that would match what we want. But I think I will go with the green there, because that is Old Olive. I just have enough green ones left. I've really been using a lot of these lately. And so let's put those in. Here's one. And there's two. And a third down there. So let's move that a little bit out of the way. We'll kind of tug that out of the way. There we are. And that, my friends, is our card using the Waterside Retreat suite. So thank you very much for joining me today. Again, there are 2 other videos from earlier in the day. And for the first 5 people that order through my online party here today, I will have a free class through the mail that includes all the paper pieces, embellishments, and ribbon that you need to make these cards. You just add whatever stamps and ink you would like to have. All right, so thanks again, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.